Hello, hello, crafty friends. It is Shalland here as a part of the Printable Cuttable Creatables design team Blog Hop. We are all here to help you kick off the holiday season with a little Christmas project inspiration. Be sure to visit and comment on every single of the lovely ladies' posts for an opportunity to win the $25 virtual wallet that is being offered by Printable Cuttable Creatables. Additionally, be sure to comment on my Instagram post at Cut Punch Press for an opportunity to win the snowman ornament that I am creating here. And without further ado, let's get into the project. So in order to make a glittered ornament, you're going to need a ball. Here I have a glass ball. It's about 10 inches around. The face is about like 4.5, 5-ish. You're going to need Minwax water-based polyacrylic protective finish, some fine glitter. I want to get extra fine glitter. I've got this one at Michael's. I use a Dixie cup for drainage. I use a small funnel, a paint key for the polyacrylic, and for accuracy, I used an old syringe, an old infant medicine syringe that I have from my girls' baby days. But you can get these at CVS or any kind of pharmacy. They usually just have them behind the counter, and if you just ask them for an infant medicine syringe, they'll be happy to give you one. So let's crack into my polyacrylic. It has been a minute since I have used it, so the rim is not so beautiful. However, the polyacrylic inside looks exactly as it always had, which is great. So I'm just gonna take some out with my syringe, and then I'm going to just move that out of the way real quick. I dislike particles in it, so we'll do that. Okay, and this is just a Chobani yogurt cup. I use these for so many different things. Oh my goodness. But then you're just going to squirt it in, and you want to coat it completely coat it, and you don't want it to be too heavy, which is why I am doing little squirts at a time, and then just really letting it roll around and coat the inside of the glass ornament. You want to take your time with this and get a really nice coat. And you see where it gets like a little bit milky, heavy milky, is where that you have a little bit extra, and you're gonna wanna kind of roll that around elsewhere, or just let it drain out of the glass ball. Okay, so now I'm here towards the end, so I'm just gonna give it a few minutes to drain. All right, now that my bulb has a nice coating in it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my Chobani so it can hold my funnel, and then I'm going to pour in some fine glitter. And you want to get a good coat of glitter in there. And then what I do is I use my thumb to cover it well, and I shake. I shake all around, and then I look and I make sure that I have a good coating. And sometimes you can see some spots where like there's a little bit of extra glitter. So I'm just gonna keep on going around and make sure that I just tap that out. You cannot, however, reuse the glitter that's inside of the glass balls, because now there's some polyacrylic that is covering it. coating the glitter, so it's not going to stick as well as it would have beforehand. So that is just a little tip. So you want to be careful with the amount of glitter that you put in, because you want to get a good coating. However, you don't want to end up with too much and then have a lot of waste. At least I don't. So as I'm looking now, it looks like I got a nice coat, and now it needs to dry. I'm going to leave it overnight and I will come back to it tomorrow. My glitter is drying. I headed over here to my Silhouette, and I have already imported the Snownicorn face cut file from Printable Cuttable Creatables, and I do not want to use this carrot. And then I'm going to grab this whole face and I'm going to resize it just a little bit. I think that should be good for what I would like on my ornament. And I'm going to take this nose and I'm going to move it over here to where I have a piece of orange already preloaded on my mat. So I'm going to send it on over to my Silhouette Cameo, and then I'll see you guys back at the crafty desk. Alright friends, and here we are. It is the next day. I am back at my crafty desk, and it looks really, really good. I'm very happy with the coverage. I always like to see if I can shake out any extra glitter, just in case, and it looks great. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to weed and apply my decal to the ornament. So I'm just going to send anything that I can help, anything that I can do to help the adhesion, excuse me, and get my oils, my hand oils for my hands off of any surface. The glass bulb in this case that I'm putting vinyl on would be best. Let it dry. Thank goodness alcohol does dry incredibly quickly. And then I'm gonna also use my cup as my holder, so I do not need to worry about it rolling away from me as I am working. So I'm just gonna set that to the side and get a piece of transfer tape. I have had this transfer tape forever. I really don't know how many years I've had it, but I've been chipping away at it and it's still working for me. It's not the powerhouse as it once was, but it still gets the job done, so I'm still using it. Now, something to note when you're putting any kind of vinyl on a round surface is that if you can cut the sides of the transfer tape, that will help with adhesion for sure. So okay, now I want this cute nose. So cute. This cute nose here. A little bit there. Excellent. And now I'm just going to put it on this surface here so it is good to go for me. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, like I said, this is rounded. So I don't want any of those curves or anything on here. So I'm going to put some slices in my transfer tape, and actually I don't even need to like do it with the page behind it. Doesn't really matter that I did though, and I'm just going to slice in between all of these, so when I go to put them down, they're not affected by each other with the curvature of the ball. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to center it with the nose. burnish the nose first. And I always do it with my fingers first because I feel like I have better control with the placement, and then I'll go over it again with my burnishing tool if I feel it's necessary. Sometimes I'll go over it with a heat gun just to make sure that it really has a really good stick, melt the adhesive in the vinyl. And then each one of these guys. And as you can see, and if you can see like right here, there's a little bit of an overlap with my transfer tape, but that's not affecting the actual vinyl. So that helps with good placement when you have a sphere or anything with a curve. And again, if you need to like trim more of the transfer tape, cut it away. Cut it away. Make your supplies work for you. When I first started doing this, I always tried to like save the transfer tape and everything, and I would end up wasting vinyl because of that. And then I learned, you know what, I'd rather not have to waste the vinyl, not have to worry about the cut of and recut the vinyl and everything. Just make my supplies work for me. And kind of granting myself that permission has kind of changed everything for me as a crafter personally. And there she is. Oh my goodness, so stinking cute. All right, and now because it's dry, we can pop this guy back in. And then I'm going to attach ribbon. So cute. I'm going to attach some ribbon and put her in a box, and she will head off to one of you lucky people. So there you have it. If there's any questions or anything, just drop a comment below. I'll do my best to answer. And happy crafting, friends. Thanks for spending time with me. Bye.